Gah. Hello, chat. Gah. Welcome to the stream, you guys. Welcome back after yesterday's extremely long, nearly 6-hour stream of non-stop back-to-back nuts to butts modding. We're here. Your last stream was 5 hours? It was like almost 6. It was like 5 hours, 40 minutes by the end of it. It was awesome. Welcome. Oh, what's that? Did you notice my fuel rod cannon? I'm so glad you noticed. It's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Seeing such a gorgeous creation now in Halo 3. Surely it is a gun that stops Drake from procrastinating. I'm not procrastinating. Okay? Not procrastination. Look at this, okay? Look. Ah! Look at this. Look at this gun. Watch this. Look at the arc on this gun. It's so satisfying. Look at those little diamonds. Did you hear that sound it made? Don't look down the barrel. Stop looking down the barrel. We're gonna fix that shortly, okay? I've been working on other stuff on this, alright? Oh my god. Look at the ammo meter. It's working. I'm looking down the barrel. Stop that! Stop that right now. Hello. It's your boy. Back again. Alright, let's talk about Halo fuel rod gun. Big gun, big fuel rod. Check it out. You see that ammo meter? You see that little black bar below it? Look at that. There's a heat meter and an ammo meter at the same time? No way, dude. And I don't have an animation yet, but it do be able to overheat. And it does have a weapon charge, alright? We are back to the way of CE. It's looking pretty nice. That said, I don't have an animation for when it overheats. I have a little effect in the sound and everything, but as far as animations go, yeah, not so much. What? Halo 2 fuel rod gun is doo-doo. Halo CE fuel rod gun is subject. Yeah, this actually does feel like a very different weapon. I will say this is way stronger than a rocket launcher. I'm gonna be honest. This gun makes the rocket launcher look like doo-doo. It's just a Banshee Bomb projectile? Not true, actually. It is a completely different projectile now. I've modified it very heavily. It does completely different damage, has very different visuals and sounds, has a completely different physics properties. It is its own projectile now. Look at all those sparks. It's got tons of sparks. It's got a complete... It started as a Banshee Bomb projectile, but I think it does a disservice to how different it is. Do you have the melee animations for the Halo CE fuel rod cannon? I don't think so. I have this one. I actually have not meleeed with this thing yet. Makes me realize I'd have to make the underside look kind of nice. What does the melee animation look like for the CE fuel rod? Okay, what do you guys see anything different about the Sparrowhawk? Tell me, honest answers only. What do you notice about the Sparrowhawk? Anything? Nobody's saying anything. It's a good sign. The trick here is you're not supposed to notice anything about the Sparrowhawk. It's supposed to look completely normal. Okay. So if you want to know, I took the Sparrowhawk's textures and I absolutely crunched and compressed them to high hell. Skaboodly is an incredible modeler and texturer, and he had everything imported. Every single texture imported as like 2K, which looked amazing, but El Dorito, for one, did not like it very much. So now it is blurry textures, and by blurry I mean it's basically like the same resolution and quality as Halo 3 originally, so it's technically more Vanilla Plus. But no, that's the difference. It's all blurry. And what's nice about that, and there is something nice about it, okay? All right, it's not just a downgrade, I promise. What's nice about it is that it actually allows for me to do a whole lot more stuff in game. Because those textures were like crazy, crazy detailed. And now they're not. And now it actually matches Halo 3's art style a little bit better. Dude, it's gonna be so much effort if I make one single overheat animation for this. Surely there's an animation. What is the idle animation? What is it? What if I make like an overheat, but it's just the idle animation? Does the fuel rod gun explode when you die? It does. Does it do that in CE? This doesn't right now. Will you still be adding the kit-bashed fuel rod gun / AA Wraith triple-barreled cannon? Okay, still, the word still being in that sentence is very presumptuous. I never did imply that I would be adding that. To be fair, it was very presumptuous. I said it was a cool idea. I didn't say I was going to add it, though. I do like the idea. In fact, it inspired me to want to do like a kind of red throwable Wraith mortars when. I'm not so sure about that one. But I do really like this weapon. I think it's really nice, man. I like this a lot. But it's so, like, it going static when it runs out of juice is so sad. Bounce the rocket launcher, maybe make the rocket speed way over double and lock only on ground. Yeah, I think this should only lock on air vehicles, and the rocket launcher should be able to lock onto ground vehicles. And, you know, I agree, double speed rocket projectiles is pretty smart. Yo, Darksteel, thanks for the $5. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Enough Vanilla Plus. What about Vanilla Multiplication? Vanilla Division? Vanilla Fractions? Chocolate Plus? Chocolate Division? I like what you're thinking. I like the way you're thinking. I think maybe I do adhere a little too closely to Vanilla Plus. But, you know, Vanilla Plus gives us stuff like the CE Fuel Rod. Dude, this thing is so overpowered right now. Watch this. I'm going to refresh. I'm going to shoot a Scorpion. I think I need to reduce the damage on this like crazy amounts. And I already reduced the damage. I just like soloed a Scorpion and I still have 86% battery charge. Bro, that's insane. I just I 3-shot a Warthog. And dude, I just 3-shot a Warthog and this is how fast I'm allowed to fire. I think I might need to tone it down. Maybe a little. Maybe just slightly. One of the Halo C params is that it gets less accurate the hotter it gets, and 2 rapid-fire shots overheats you. Wait, is that how that works in CE? You know what? I want to try this out in CE. I want to get this as close to CE as possible. Not because CE necessarily did it perfectly, but because I need help. Okay, we're going to load up the Master Chief Collection real quick in game, just to get a feel for how this works. I mean, the drop of the rounds compared to the scale of Hugegrass is probably fine. Yeah, but then you can just spawn camp an entire hangar and just melt people with like 1 shot, probably. I think could not hit a Scorpion for Dookie. Practicing. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I want to see if it. I want there to be a severe penalty for spamming this thing really hard. I think a severe penalty for spamming this is needed. And I think the way it works in CE is that like it just gets really, really crazy with how Well, let me turn off new customization. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, yeah, it gets really inaccurate, which is what I want. Oh, this is modded. We'll do built-in maps. So I'm going to do a little bit of Blood Gulch. How do I have a map variant for Blood Gulch, dude? It's Halo 1. That doesn't even make sense. Anyway. Go options. We do item options. Weapon set is going to be heavies. There we go. So that should start us off with a fuel rod. Middle plus allows for all guns to not have a barrel. I'm not adding any recoil. I refuse. Alright, there we go. Dude, I literally turned off HD weapons and it still gave me the cursed weapon texture. This thing looks really ugly in CE, dude. I mean, obviously it doesn't have its right texture, but let's see. So I fire one. Alright, I'm gonna spam it now. Was I only able to spam 4? Let me try that again. Okay, now you can spam 5, but it gets really inaccurate. Okay. How fast does it kill people? Do you guys remember? Is it like 2 shots to kill a player, a Spartan? Kind of meant to be a mortar. Oh, for sure. Okay, so that's cool. That's one we have in Halo 3. I think it looks a lot better in 3, to be sure. 2 hit kills. Okay, so then I'm definitely gonna have to tone the damage down pretty significantly because it's way too powerful right now. All right. Well, with that said, I think we can go in and increase the spread a little bit. Let's see. Where's that controlled at? It's I think right here under barrels. We have error. The continuous firing time it takes for the weapon to achieve its final error. Continuous idle time it takes for the weapon to return to its initial error. How about if you stop firing for like 1 second? Okay, so if you just like spam it. Okay, so the damage, oh no, that's damage error. Where's the, I don't want damage error. Hello? Should you use the Halo 1 firing sound effect? Well, that's just the Banshee Bomb sound effect, which I do have on here, but it's a mix of the Halo 1 effect, aka the Banshee sound, and the fuel rod cannon. So if you listen closely, it's in there, but it's just like a little bit of a merge thing. Hey, Talca, thank you so much for the $5. I mean, not the $5, your 5th super chat, the 2. Thank you. If you need some first-person animations, let me do me do. Let me do me do. I'll be down. I wanted to do it myself, kinda, but if you wanted to do it, it'd be fine. Honestly, the reason I need to do it, the reason I'm just dreading it. I'm being that guy because whenever I do the first-person animation for the overheat on this, I have to basically take every animation of the Halo 3 fuel rod, export it out of the game. Actually, I already have it exported. Then I need to re-import them onto the actual fuel rod. Then once they're in, I have to add new bones, which I can then animate for those little vents, then do the vent animation and the animation, then re-import all of them into the game. Then, when I do it in El Dorito, I have to take another script that will animation inherit those first-person animations of the running onto that, and then just honestly pray that everything works. So it's just this whole process just to add one simple animation. I basically have to rebuild all the animations. Can you make the Banshee Bomb sound louder? You can't really hear it. Yeah, possibly. Check your DM for me. Okay, give me a sec. Darksteel, thanks for the 5. Appreciate it. So I have a perfect solution. Make the impact damage the difference between a 4-shot kill and a 2-shot kill. See if the direct impact to kill. Wait, make the damage difference between a 4-shot kill and a 2-shot kill. So you have to direct impact to kill. But you got to keep in mind this as well. This needs to take down vehicles. Just needs to be really good at taking down vehicles. I don't think you DM'd me, Talca. Explosion seems a tad too big. It is a bigger explosion. It's supposed to mimic the CE explosion, where it's like really, really big. Anyway, though, I could bring it back to the classic fuel rod explosion, but I think I should probably weaken it a little bit. Anyway. Let's do the error angles. So projectiles per shot, distribution angle. Let me see. How does this work? Minimum error. I want it to become more and more error prone the longer you shoot it, which we don't want dual weapon error. I just want regular error. So full error, look, pitch controls how fast you can turn with full error. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I don't care about making it so I can't turn fast. Explosion size should correlate to damage. Agreed. I don't want damage error. See, this dual weapon error is great, but that's not, I want single weapon error. Where is single weapon error? Is that not a thing, or like, what's going on? I would like single weapon error, please. Please, may I have some single weapon error? So I get damage error with the range of angles and degrees that a damaged weapon will skew fire. Oh. Okay, so it actually was there. Okay, in that case, hold on. I'm gonna poke into Halo CE real quick and see just to what the damage error is, because it's actually really crazy. Okay, here we have the lovely plasma cannon. Error is 0 to 1, an acceleration of 0.1 and deceleration of 1. 0 to 1, acceleration, nope, that's the wrong one. 0 to 1, acceleration of 0.1, deceleration of 1. Let's see, does that... Okay, how about 0 to like 15? What does that do? I am getting no error. It is firing perfectly. Maybe it's because it's not a continuous firing weapon. That's weird. It was 0 to 1. And then in Halo CE... Oh, here, projectile, error angle, 0 to 7.5 degrees. Oh. Minimum error is 0, error angle, 0, not 0 to 1 degrees. 0 to 7.5 degrees, that's crazy. Okay, this should do it. I was just misunderstanding the system completely. Let's see, how does it work now? Oh yeah, that's all over the place. If I try to like aim straight here, let's see if I spam it. Okay, that was kind of hard to tell, to be honest. Let's aim really far. Yeah, I mean, that's got some error to it, for sure. Definitely doesn't feel nearly as heavy as it does in CE, but it's there. And if you, like, pause for a second in between your fires, the error angle goes down significantly. Or it's supposed to, anyway. But now it doesn't feel like a precision weapon, which is really good, because that should not be a precision weapon. Now it can be useful on foot? Yeah. Darkbolt, thanks for the $5. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. So can we make it use homing projectiles? Because then it's just anti-infantry instead of vehicle. If so, maybe the same with the rocket launcher. Well, Yeah, right now it is mostly anti-infantry and anti-ground vehicles. I think what I'll do is I'm going to use the homing system to allow it to lock on to flying vehicles. I think that would be the smart move. Whoa. Ooh, gold. Wow. Maybe make the Halo 3 fuel rod a homing weapon? No, I'm just not even going to include the Halo 3 fuel rod on the map. I'm just going to only use this one, because the Halo 3 one is basically useless. This one actually can do decent damage. Like, if you pick this up, you're not going to be like, oh god, I got the fuel rod. You're like, oh nice, fuel rod. Okay, I can actually do some work with this. I just hope it's not horrible. Like, the problem is I gotta balance it with players and vehicles, dude. At this point, I just think I need to nerf the health of all the vehicles. I think they're way too strong. Called the fuel rod mortar. I mean, it's the same fuel rod gun that's always been in Halo, you know? It's just from PC. Hey, Joe, thanks for the $2 tip. First tip of the stream into the fuel rod goal. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Said anti-infantry is not as bad as it was before you made the new cliffside structures, because the new fuel rod would fuck hard in the main middle one over the canyon path. Yeah. The thing is that, like, it has so much ammo and you can fire it so quickly that you could basically just, like, dunk on anybody. Like, imagine this, okay? Or I'm on the wrong map right now. This is on the old Hugegrass. Let me switch over real quick. New Hugegrass. Hello, Mr. Shotgun Rejected. Hello, Spark. Bro's gonna make Halo Infinite launch vehicles. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was very tempted to make a Halo 3 version of the Razorback. Not because there's any real reason to do it, but just because it looked cool. It's a power weapon comparable to the Spanker. Of course it kills very good. That's true. Kills a lot better than the Spanker, actually. I meant in balance-wise, where an assault rifle could kill a tank easily. Oh yeah, god. Assault rifle should be completely useless against a tank. I thought you were going to quit vaping? Oh, this isn't a vape. This is fume. It's just... It helps with the oral fixation. It's just air. It has a little tube on the inside so that it makes the air kind of like minty, but it's not a vape. It's just inhaling air. It's helpful. I only hit it when I'm streaming, I've noticed. I think streaming is just kind of a stressful thing, so my body naturally just wants to like hit it. Right now we have a stanchion here, but I'm thinking we stress you out. Streaming is just stressful, man. There's like just 80 people currently watching me do this thing I do, and I gotta hope that I do it good enough and not be boring at the same time. Okay, fuel rods I feel like are gonna be kind of busted if I leave them at the side bases, but also I like them being there. I don't know. You go here, you pick up your fuel rod, you're like, alright, cool, got the new weapon. Very nice, very nice. You move on in, you go to the teleporters. Problem is, like, okay, let's say you're on King of the Hill, right? You're here, you know, somebody comes and runs up on you. Before, you had to be like, oh shit, skill weapon, charge up, boom. Now you can literally just look at the enemy and go, you're dead. You're dead. Another person's dead. Another person just died. And another person's dead. Oh, is that a person over there? And you're dead. Oh, and you're dead. Yo, Joe, thanks for another $2 tip. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. The fuel rod was always kind of designed as an anti-ground everything. Air is where the Spanker is always better. Just buff ground vehicles by 1.15 health. I don't want to adjust the health values of any of the vanilla vehicles because they're balanced really well. Instead, I would much rather rebalance the health of the modded vehicles. The fuel rod is better than Halo 2 and Halo 3 fuel rod. I agree. I think it does really good damage against vehicles. I just wish it did, you know, less damage to Spartans. Look at this. This is a testament to just how strong the Falcon is. Good God. Just absolutely slapped that thing. Was the Falcon that durable and raged? No, it's just the way I did the Falcon. I will say, though, kind of nice to have this cool little funky Halo 3 style zoom. I'm a fan. Alright, I do want to do more than just this vehicle today. Also, this is going to be a shorter stream today, so I'm going to try and get as much done as I can. When are you making custom equipment? I do have custom C4 equipment. I still do kind of want to do the man cannon equipment, but I'm not sure quite how useful that would be. C4 is crazy. Halo 1 pistol? I don't know. We've got stanchions and stuff. I don't want to ruin the sandbox too much. Just having these power weapons as is pretty good. Want to balance the materials? I really have to at this point. I gotta make certain projectiles do certain kinds of damage. Well, in any case, we'll do a playtest soon and test it all out. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. But the main thing I got to do with this right now is a little bit of balancing and that extra animation. The Halo 3 Magnum is literally begging to become the Halo CE pistol. It just needs a scope. Yeah, I mean, that's what I did for Halo 2, you know, on my Halo 2 mod. I made the Halo CE Magnum with that model. Enough procrastination caves? That's what I'm saying. I already had it up in the background, actually. I was working on it. Let's do a little bit of caves. Let's do, just for a minute here, let's get into some caving. H2A mod? I don't know what that word means. You're just speaking, and it's coming out of your mouth. Alright, I'm going to turn that strength down a bit. That was a little high. Alright. We'll mess around with some meshes, have a good time here. I'm going to expand the mountain a little bit in this area so that it can kind of encapsulate the shape of the cave here. Excuse me. I'm going to have to pull the terrain up a little. That way I can kind of get in there. Like that. Okay, there we go. Something like that's fine. Probably bring this out a little. I think that looks good. Oh wait, I didn't realize that whole thing was there. So that's a decent little cave entrance shape. I'm gonna go over here, do the same thing. It really is this easy. I kind of like the idea that it's just like popping out of the side of the wall there, but I also have to dig into the ground sometimes. Like here, I'm definitely gonna have to dig into the ground. Okay, that's decent. Not bad. Little cave entrances. Easy, dude. Okay, I say easy, but I want to tweak it slightly. Well, we can call it with that, and then I can just like adjust it by hand if needed. So that's pretty cool. The materials are definitely going to be cursed in game very badly, but you know, worth it. Now take the other BSP, duplicate, rotate it, and drop it in there. Oh, sweet summer child. I already have. It's already here. The other, now I just need to match it up like this, where it's got just the cave entrances. What do you think of the glowing blamite crystals in the caves? Meh. I'm good. This is a Forerunner structure. Blamite stuff has never been on a Forerunner installation. Cool in concept, though. Alright, what I'll do is I'm going to save this as... Wait, I have a Cave Red? Hold on. Open recent. Cave... What is Cave Red? No. No, that's stupid. I'm going to save over Cave Red. So here is mine positioned properly. And I'm going to save over Cave Red. So I'm going to remove the interior walls in the newest Goon Cave. I don't know what that means. But I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to delete everything in the entire map that is not literally this cave. So this is now all that we're left with. And I'm going to chop off the neck. Oh, I already did it. Except I'm going to call it Cave Red instead. Then I'm going to remove duplicate materials and double check that these are set. Their face orientations properly. Yes, they are. Now I can literally delete the outside of these cave entrances and leave them to only be on the main Hugegrass section of the map. So like that. This is now done. This is now its own separate BSP, which I can even export as an AS file right now. So Halo 3 with, no subdirectories. That's Cave Blue. Here we have Cave Red. Okay. Now what I do is I go back to Hugegrass. I'm going to make another save, a little backup here. And I'm going to delete everything in Cave Red except the actual cave structure itself. So that's all this. And all this. And then all I'm left with is the main like base structure. But we also have these funny little faces, which I need to flip this way. Make sure the other one's selected. Flip. Also gotta remove duplicate materials. Fix the water, inevitably. And now I can delete everything on the inside. Wow. Amazing. Okay, looks good. Though I do need to rename the cave blue seam, where it matches up with the other BSP to now Hugegrass_ED. And remove duplicate materials, fix the water again. I gotta do it every time. It's done now. Literally, if I extract this, export it to an AS file and put it in the game, it'll be good. I do need, however, to clean up the entrance, because obviously it's blocked off by a literal giant wall of rock. Okay, do the other side. Basically now, my whole job is to move these vertices out of the way and make some space. Move this one in a little and up so that you don't see it. I probably will have to merge these and like boolean these so that way they actually are merged in with the geometry properly. But I think for now this is passable. Wall of gawk. Yes. Who told you about that? Who told you about the wall of gawk? That was supposed to be a secret. How did you get this information? Who's your contact? My contact is me. My god, I should have known. Okay. Cave is sorta kinda good. Let's move this inwards. Wow, Dito. So Dito burritos. Wow. Alright, yeah, that's pretty good. I think... Oh, no. I lied. This is an emergency. We have a vertice peeking out. Alright, now we're good. As I say that, I discover something else. That's a problem, but yeah. Have you seen the outrage, the AI outrage? Yeah, it's ridiculous. I have so many questions about that whole situation. Like, why would you pay an artist that much when they're literally just gonna chat GPT a Spartan? I could have done that, and like, I literally actually did do that like a couple weeks ago. Hold on. I'm gonna search and support a ChatGPT. Yeah, look, I randomly got the new ChatGPT model, and I said, guys, I tricked ChatGPT into generating me a Spartan, and it generated this. And the prompt that I gave it was, can you generate me an image of a futuristic sci-fi soldier in military green armor that has a simplistic blocky design? His name is John Halo, and he doesn't afraid of anything. Show him holding a gun called an assault rifle and posing in a very energetic, action-packed way. And this is... ChatGPT normally doesn't do copyrighted characters, but as I described it like that, and I got this. Dude, it's just Halo 4 Master Chief, but cooler. Yeah, it's like Halo 4 and Infinite Chief got mixed together, is what this is. And then also Chief's hand became one with his gun. The flood infected his hand and they had to make a glove that could hold his fucking stub. But yeah. I literally, I didn't do anything. I told ChatGPT to do it and it did that. And that's basically what the other person did. So it's just like, you know, do better. That visor line. I know the visor line was totally busted on it. All right, my PC is going to lag a little bit for this next minute or two. So... just, you know, bear with me here while we get some lag. I gotta export this. Why'd they do Chief like that? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. It's sad though. I wish ChatGPT wasn't censored. I could draw Chief with cake. We gotta get AI generated Master Chief caked up, guys. Can we get 1,000 likes for Master Cheeks, please? Thank you. I'm sad to say, but it's officially been a year since you've dropped a vid. Fuck. Yeah, I really want to make videos. I just keep modding and streaming though. Don't worry. I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'm never gonna talk about making a video again. That way, I can just shadow drop videos. When I was in the shower today, I had a really great idea for how I could turn these streams into video content. So I might also be doing that soon. But I'm not going to say anything about it. I was going to make a video, but then I quit Halo modding. Fair. Halo modding is, it's a lot. It's a lot. I really hope my stream doesn't crash. Abyss, look at my fuel rod cannon. Look, it's a new gun. I tried to just completely detach from the Halo community, but sadly I still see dumb shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I see like 99% of the Halo Twitter posts, and I just go, that's really fucking stupid, and then I just don't interact with it. I did interact with that AI thing today, but that was just because I wanted to increase my engagement on Twitter. Because I haven't posted on Twitter in like 2 weeks. Me when all the big El Dorito modders are quitting, and I'm watching the game slowly die again. I mean, I don't know. I think El Dorito still has life yet. I think it'll help a lot when I, as like a reasonably large content creator, start making regular content talking about it. I feel bad for anybody who put lots of stake in me for like bringing the game back to life though, because I am slow, dude. I'm really, really slow. El Dorito does not have life. Oh, but it will. But it will. Did you port animations of those Halo 3? They look good. Oh, those are Halo 3, but I do need to make my own as well, because it is very much in need of it. It needs an overheat animation. It doesn't have one right now. Alright, Hugegrass and Cave Red go into here. Levels, multi, huge ass remastered ED, structure. Alright. Now that's in. Damn, cartographer is almost as big as all of Hugegrass. That's disturbing. Alright, let's put this in. So we do tool, structure, seams, and then we run it on Hugegrass. It should work perfectly. Yo, Blood Gold, thanks for the 5 gifted memberships, dude. Thank you very, very much for that. I appreciate it. Damn. Guys, if you got gifted a membership, be sure to thank Blood Gulch. That's badass. Hell yeah. Thank you very much. Hell fucking yeah. And you became a member yourself. Thank you for the 1 month, man. Thank you, thank you. Must buy subs. What? No. Don't stop that. Don't, whatever you do, please don't do that. No. That sounds horrible. Abyss with the 17 months. Thank you, man. Forgot I was still paying for this. Oh, well. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate it. Now, you can just do what Green does and wait for gifted memberships. There's so many people in this community that, for some reason, really just want to gift memberships. I don't... Hey, man, I'll continue to forget. Dude, that is the motto of my entire life. I actually think as I get older, my short-term memory is becoming significantly worse. And I'm not even old, dude. I just turned 26. Like, I'm still a young adult. And goddamn, if I don't forget stuff every like 30 seconds, multiple times a day, it's crazy. Actually crazy. Lol, when your channel peaked 5 years ago with a Minecraft series. Glitchy, I was making Halo content 5 years ago. I made Minecraft content like 10 years ago. I've been a YouTuber since, God, 2008 was when I made my channel, which means my channel's been active for like 16 years. That's a long time, man. All right, well, we're chilling. Are you still gonna be modding a 30-year-old game in a decade? I don't know, man. I'm probably gonna switch things up as time goes on. Like, I probably should have switched off of Halo content a decent while ago and then just started producing a ton of videos on a different subject. But man, there's something about Halo modding that's really just stuck with me. I'm really enjoying it. And I do think this is... a lot of people don't want to make Halo content right now, but I think Halo modding content is one of the few things where if you're good enough at it and you can produce it fast enough, you actually can be a good Halo YouTuber because you make your own content. You don't have to wait for 343 or a new game or anything. You literally just have unlimited Halo content. It's like a cheat code. You make the Halo content, which is crazy. But I'm not going to say it's totally viable until I start making a bunch of videos again. But then again, every time I make a video on some Halo mod, it gets like 100k views, which is really good for a game that's supposedly dead. Still hard. I wish I could upload more, but these things take time. Well, the thing is, if you're gonna try to make a YouTube career out of like being a modder, you have to decide what mods you're gonna do, not just by what sounds fun and what you want to do, but also What the fuck? There's another storm coming? But also by what is going to be easy enough to make content on. Right? Like you can't be like doing what I'm doing here, working on a map that's going to take you like literally months and months and months and maybe even years, and then be like, yes, I'm going to make a YouTube series on this, because it only works for me because I'm streaming. And also, I actually could be making a YouTube series on it in retrospect after saying that, because I make so many small things that go into the map. New weapons, new vehicles, and all that. The logic you should be making big booba mods. I should. Goes against the terms of service, but I should. Thanks for the 379 tip, Modded Gamer. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. He said 27 with memory issues. I'm 26 for the record. Imagine being 24 with as severe back and joint issues as a senior citizen. Oh, God. JK, but I'm actually in pain and a doctor recommended injections and possible surgery. That's awful. I'm so sorry. It's dreadful. Should not have to deal with that in your 20s. Some people definitely do, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't have to. I want to see more YouTube videos, to be honest. It would be awesome. Me too. The problem is I end stream and then I'm just like, I'm done. I don't want to do YouTube videos. And then I have to like take care of so much stuff. I gotta do so much stuff around the house. I need to just like, I need to tell everybody and everything in my life to properly fuck off, dude. That way I can actually get some goddamn work done. I am so tired, man, of not getting the videos that I want to get done. It's dreadful. Hire a servant. I wish. I wish it was that easy. When is the daily stress of figuring out how to afford rent, not joints to go at? Exactly. You should be stressed about finances in your 20s, not your body falling apart. That's crazy. How do you even get motivation to make as much? Wait, how do you even get motivation to so much as make a video? I get started on a script and give up and never want to touch it again. I mean, I've been there. It's the same for me. I have rewritten the Scarab video script like 4 times now. And it's awful. I had a stroke in mid-sentence. I still understood what you meant, though. It's fine. But yeah, I've rewritten... I had a video for the drivable Scarab right there. Been in production forever. Rewritten the script 4 times. I'm never happy with it. I think what I need to do is I need to just stop caring. I'm going to no longer care if it's bad. If it's bad, oh fucking well, dude. I don't care anymore. Alright? The cave is here. Enable the new BSP. It's time to see if I did it right. We go to levels, multi, El Dorito Hugegrass. Here we go, here we go. Let's see our new BSP. Is it in? Please just open. The Scarab would be cool if you could destroy the top turret. It would be kind of cool. Cave Red. We'll make it a 256 by 256 light map. Enable the new BSP. Did it work? Nice, dude. The cave is loaded in. You'll love to see it. Cave is in. Both caves are in, actually. That's fucking awesome, dude. Let's try driving around in these caves. Let me grab a hog. Dual-wield fuel rod cannons when? That's way more work than it's worth. Look how cool this is, though, now. You can be, like, over in this zone and drive through the cave if you want. And be like, oh, shit. There are damage states for it, but it's not destroyable, I don't think. You're talking about the fuel rod? Not bad. This is the slow Warthog for the record. This is actually supposed to be faster in-game. If you're considered importing a better Needler model for Halo 3, the original one is probably the ugliest and cheapest design for the Bungie era. I hard agree with that take, but I have not added, or I don't have any ideas for doing that, to be honest. El Dorito does have a nice Needler design. I think it's using the Reach Needler, if I'm not mistaken. I need to smooth out that terrain. That was rough. I love the Halo 3 Needler. It's just kind of bland. It's not very inspired or special or unique in any meaningful way. Ow. Ow. Oh god, I gotta redo all the grass on the map. I gotta redo all the textures on the map. That's gonna be one boring fucking day. It'll be worth it though. I will say though, this cave's looking pretty good. Let's go back through the other one. This is pretty cool, man. This is pretty cool. Have you thought of adding more ground stickiness to the Warthog? I mean friction, yeah. Maybe. I don't really want, like, you know, I'm a Vanilla Plus guy. I don't want to change stuff like that if I can help it. That's sacrilege. I cannot do that. What is this terrain piece, dude? I need to fix the terrain around here. It's awful. That's terrible. But yeah, I don't want to adjust the terrain, to be honest. Oh, look at that, dude. We got the caves in. The 2 caves are in. Now, it's time for the big cave. Are you ready for the big, large cave? Yeah, man, I don't know about this big cave. This is gonna be kind of hard to do. All right, I gotta lay out the truth to you guys right now. I actually don't have any solid plans for this. Well, okay, I sort of kind of do. Excuse me. I sort of kind of have some plans for this cave, right? Make it a man cave. That is what my bedroom is for. There should be a traveling through the cost of traveling through the caves to get to the Citadel rather than going around maybe add a Sentinel Enforcer inside. That's not a bad idea. You know, I want to try something though. I want to try something really quickly. Let me add in. I'm adding a fast Warthog from the MCC version of Hugegrass. There, Warthog fast. Okay. So this is gonna be like, this is the proper Hugegrass Warthog. If you grab the Warthog and you're like, I'm gonna drive away straight into the map now. If it were up to me, I'd add the entire Savo Highway level to the cave. Just my opinion. That's kind of insane. Okay, I want to move this rock. The rock kind of blocks your view of the cave here, which could cause some people to not want to use it. You like. Also, what is the texture on this, man? Why is it tiled? Oh, it's the detail map that I'm seeing. It's tiled way too much. Looks really bad. What is that material? Hold on, I gotta fix that real quick. That's bothering the hell out of me. That is cave 4 floor. That's cave 4 floor? Really? Okay, sure. Let me adjust that real quickly. It looks so ugly from the distance. Hold on. Detail. That bump detail? 12. Let's do like 4, man, because that is rough. Is that part of the base map? What the hell? Oh no, I think it is part of the base map. Why does it look so ugly from far away, dude? You know what? Maybe nobody will ever see it. Maybe there'll be like shadows being cast because the sun's over there, right? They'll all maybe slightly be... No, it won't. It won't be in shadow. Joe, thank you for the $2 tip. Appreciate that. Thank you much. They said Drake's Slight Friction is Vanilla Plus. Literally rebalance mods worth of effort. True. It's like changing one value to an AR, making it oversaturated color that doesn't fit the art style and calling it a rebalance. Except the very few rebalance mods like Rubies. I mean, hey, you said it, not me, okay? But I hear you. Might be worth it. I'll test it out. I'll go through the cave here in a second and see if it's worth it. Darksteel, thank you for the $5. I appreciate that. You said if it were up to me, I'd say screw gigantic cave. Put teleporters where the little chubby hole buildings are next to the Forerunner beam towers. Put teleporters where the little cubby hole buildings are next to the Forerunner beam tower. But those are really far away. You know what I'm saying? They're all the way over here, whereas this is all the way over here. You dig? How about the middle structure? Cavus 343 Guilty Spark structure entrance with an elevator leading up to the suspended cartographer. It'd be cool to add an elevator into this, but there's not a really great way to do it, to be honest with you. I think I'm just going to keep it being a teleporter type structure. You got to tell you into. But I think this should be a big cave, alright? I should expand it back until like around here. And then there should be, just like there's these giant cave door entrance thingies right here. I want to take one of these, or sorry, two of these. Put one right here, and put another one right here. Flatten out this terrain a little bit so it's not like a big swoop-de-swoop. Flatten it out a little bit there. Put two of those little cave entrances, and that connects down into the cave. And you can kind of go up and down with those. I think that'd be kind of cool. Can you fathom what'll happen in Cold Snap? Me neither. And that's the beauty of it. What about the beam lift from Halo 2's campaign? I like the beam lifts. And I've considered it. Because what's nice about the beam lifts is that it saves me an insane amount of effort. Ever heard of feature creep? I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, Payne. But also, I have had this idea for a while. And I still want to add it. I don't need to add something here, but it would really make the map a lot better. I'll say this, if you can think of something better that'll take less time than adding a cool cave right here, I'm all ears. Waterworks inspired goodness? Exactly. Waterworks inspiration is what I wanted. Right now, we're in the like era of these modding streams where I am totally revamping the map because it deserves to be better. Also, I really love these bases, but holy shit, dude, I might remove them. They are so dense in detail, it's actually crazy. Modded Gamer, thanks for the $2 tip. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Halo 2 Uprising Cave? Yeah, like, Waterworks and Uprising I feel like have similar vibes. For those of you guys who some way, somehow don't remember Waterworks, I'm going to load into it really quickly in the Halo 2 editing kit. Give me a second here. Tags, scenarios, I believe Waterworks was Waterworks. Huh. DJ Aftershock with the 2! Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Forge is down! That's a Halo Wars reference. Waterworks is peel! Real, Nick. Real. Just add the entire BSP of the Guardian multiplayer map in the cave. You're so real for that. I don't know why I didn't think of that myself. I'm such an idiot. I'm so dumb. Forge is back up. No way! He's feature creeping the fuck out of this map. I am, okay? What about it? Are you sad that the map is gonna be way better? Like, what you're saying when you're mad that I'm doing feature creep is you're like, no, I can't believe Rejected is putting effort into making the map better. I just want it now. Oh my god. RJ, hear me out. One giant flood sack. I could make a giant nutsack object. I could sit down and sculpt an enormous nutsack and give it flood textures and like little flood tentacles in place of pubes, and then just like hang that over in the sky over the map. I think that's actually kind of a based idea. I probably should do that. I want to make that for El Dorito. Giant. They call the map Flood Sack, and it's literally just the map is based around a giant flood nutsack. That would be kind of awesome, dude. I hate to say it, but that might be one of the best ideas yet. Add the Halo 2 Scarab into the cave. Oh, I can't, because Scarabs can't do underground. They'll immediately shoot up to the terrain above it. Okay, now we got Halo 2. Alright, so this is Waterworks. This is the kind of vibe I'm hoping to go for in the interior cave area. So most of the natural lighting in this map comes from like ambient areas, just little lights down low and things. There's ambient lighting over the entire level and a little bit of skylighting. I'm not going to have skylighting, unfortunately. Modded Gamer, thanks for the $2 tip. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. You should load up Uprising as well and look at all the Forerunner architecture. I was doing that the other day, but yeah, I'll take a look. I'll take a look. I'm probably just going to use Halo 3 style Forerunner architecture for the caves, but anyway, though, this is kind of what I like here. You know, I want to put some of these cool rocks. Maybe we can have a unique cave rock if I can find some, if there's any cool Halo 3 cave rocks. If not, you know, I mean, I'm not going to use these. These are blurry as shit, but they're definitely there. But this, yeah, this is the style I want, right? You've got like a nice kind of underground aesthetic where it's dark and dank and there's a giant hell pit with water. Put an Easter egg of you in the prophet's chair as a hidden boss talking trash. I should. For all you guys who are shitting on me in chat all day, every day, dude, flaming me, I absolutely should. Real. You deserve it. But okay, for real, this is the aesthetic I want. One enormous Forerunner structure. Wait, what is this doing exactly? I've never noticed that this even moves. Just like an oil rig. I didn't even notice that. Dude, how many of you guys even knew the waterworks thing moved? I've never in my life seen it. Oh my god. The water pump? No, I mean, that makes sense, but like, I've never... How did I not notice this? Demon! Thank you very much for the $5. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. $100 into the tip jar right now says you won't hop on VR chat, scrub lord. Dude, I will definitely not hop on VR chat. I appreciate the sentiment. I wish I have not logged into VR chat in like a year, dude. And my VR is in a drawer collecting dust. Only one of my base stations even works anymore. And my VR days are pretty cooked. It's gonna take something crazy to get me back into VR chat. Alright, I'm liking the vibe of this. I think I can go ahead and make a cool cave. Don't need a VR for VR chat? That's true. I used to play in desktop a lot when I was too lazy to get in VR. Alright, let's take a look. Let's take a little look-see. If Tatanka doesn't have a goon cave, I don't want it. Me neither! Rise up, gamers. Demand a goon cave. Okay, I need to move some of these rocks. So this rock was like preventing a good view of the big Forerunner door here. I'm gonna move it like that. Now when you drive through here, you should be able to see the cave a lot better. Joe, thanks for the $2 tip, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I don't know, make it an Easter egg with that one animation of the Scarabs death crawl while the cave itself is floodified. Ask someone to make a higher quality grizzly and place it there. Dude, you just asked for like 3 different things. Relax. Relax. I desire a better grizzly. I wish there was a better grizzly as well, though. I'm right there with you. I should demand great things. Bro, I demand a better grizzly. Hey, Oliver Goodwin with the 10th super chat ever. Thanks for the $5. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Archie, how to change controls in Sapien? I can't move around freely, can only jump by double left clicking. You have to hold down the middle mouse button, your scroll wheel, click down your scroll wheel and hold it. That allows you to look around and press WASD, and then you can use F and R to go up and down. But you have to be holding middle mouse, or else all you can do is click. But yeah, middle mouse basically turns you into a fly camera. You can also press shift to change your speed, and then control will let you boost. That doesn't work for me. You're in the level, right? You can like click around. In Halo 3, you just hold down your mouse button. You have to hold the mouse button down, like the middle mouse scroll wheel. If you can't do it, then your mouse wheel might be broken or something. But yeah, that's all you have to do. You also include bits from the Lightbridge section of the Ark above the surface of the cave that... Why? Dude, sometimes you guys have like the craziest sentences that make my brain like unable to comprehend what you're saying. Can you also include bits from the Lightbridge section on the Ark above the surface of the cave Above the surface of the cave. Why can't I understand what that means? Above the surface of the cave. What does that mean? Above the surface of the cave. What does that mean? What is? Where is the above the surface of the cave? Well, where? What is the? That doesn't make sense. The ground? Does that mean up here? In here? I don't. What does that mean? What the fuck is above the surface of the cave? I don't, dude. That's not a real sentence. That doesn't even mean anything. I'm losing my goddamn mind. I'm fine. I'm fine. Head flood sphincters everywhere. Genius! Oh, genius! Yes! I know what's above the cave terrain. I think he means the ground surface of the cave. Okay, let me reread this. Above the surface of the cave that links in with the two platforms next to the cave. Okay. Oh, right. There would be like doorways here that go into the cave. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, because this is technically a doorways on the arc where like there's a door that goes inwards and stuff. Oh, yeah. Modded Gamer, thanks for the $2 tip. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. It would be pretty cool if you add a river going from the lake to the cave. From the lake to the cave? Yeah, that would be kind of cool. That's doable. I think. Should be doable. Oh shoot, wait. I think I'm about to get slapped by another round of severe weather. Oh no? Oh, it's all dissipating. I'm good. Or is it? No, it is. Oh wait, never mind, it's transferring. Looks like it's weakening. I'm still alive. Hold on, let me check what my notification is. Wow. Suddenly tornado emergency. I wish, dude. I wish. I would immediately... All the news reporters and weathermen would be like, you need to get to the lowest floor of your house away from windows. And I'd be like, run outside? Did you say run outside and look for the tornado? Did he say go outside right now? Should I leave my house into the open? How about the room in Halo 2 where you fight the Prophet? I mean, here, we'll get to the rooms. Let's do a little bit of sculpting first, and then we'll get to the rooms. Linux users be like, I don't have any Windows. I hate that made me laugh. I really hate that I laughed at that. Hey, Joel, thanks for another $2 tip. I appreciate it. Dude, you tip a lot. I appreciate that. Thank you. You said, if someone makes a better Grizzly model, this guy would 100% use it, if allowed. I would. It's not like I'm suggesting anything, but I would go so fucking hard. The earth would rumble if someone did it. The great going would be recorded in history. I don't doubt it. Joe has been talking about this forever. Joe is like a Giga Grizzly appreciator. Okay, the cave is widened. And biggened quite nicely. I do want to connect it. I don't know. Do I just want it to be like a giant cave that goes downwards? Like, you're basically at a huge loss. I think it needs to be wider on the sides. I think that's mainly what it needs to be. I think I could pull it down, but then bring stuff out to the side. The problem is that the entryway is so large. Yeah, I think it just needs to be really big on the sides. This is a huge fucking cave, dude. Used to have Sentinels outside the Citadel, but they were too resource intensive for MCC. El Dorito would be better for that. Yeah, El Dorito actually would handle the AI stuff a lot better. I don't know why. It's in my testing, I've been very surprised, pleasantly surprised, that El Dorito for some reason handles resource like heavy amounts of objects and all kinds of stuff on the map a lot better than MCC does. MCC has a much higher memory limit, which is something that unfortunately El Dorito doesn't have, but like, I don't know, for whatever reason, El Dorito can just handle a lot more stuff on the map at once. It has never, even one time, overloaded from too many vehicles or players or items on the map. Well, MCC does that regularly, and I have to constantly watch out for it. Dark Steel, thanks for the 5, dude. Appreciate it. You said, do you think Halo modding and Halo as a whole is dying out? I've been out of it for a good minute recently, and I think I can actually get back into it. I mean, it's definitely, we're at a low point right now. It's definitely going to pick back up. Halo modding always has a resurgence, as Halo in general has a resurgence. It's just one aspect of the larger community. So if Halo is doing well, Halo modding is doing well. And Halo modding on its own can boost up Halo as a whole. Not very much, because it's like a minor part. It's mainly because Halo isn't doing well right now, right? Like if Halo was doing well, Halo modding would also be doing well. It's just, we have to wait till another Halo announcement gets brought up so there's more hype. Is it going to pick up again though? I think so. New Halo games are being worked on. People still love Halo as a franchise. There's just no fresh new content. I'm hoping I can at least contribute to that by releasing this new update on El Dorito. I think this being on El Dorito is a really big deal that might possibly be underestimated. The reason people would underestimate it is because they're like, oh, what does one mod do? It's like, it's not just one mod. It's one crazy big mod on a server browser that you can join in at any time and just have an absolute blast. When we getting a marathon class cruiser with a working drop pod bay? That's gonna be difficult. That's a difficult one. I wish it was easier to do stuff like that in the Halo engine and Blam. Okay, I like the shape of this cave. It's kind of like square. Weird looking at the map upside down. It's kind of like nausea-inducing. You know the lore behind Griffball? I've forgotten it. I know there is lore. I remember hearing about it like way back when. But I don't know. Okay. I think I should dig a giant hole into the bottom of this cave. Big hole in the center of it. Big hole. This is the ground, by the way. I'm upside down right now. Watch, the only servers that are going to be up are 0.6 minigames and not safe for work even after you release Hugegrass? Yeah, I don't know. It could happen. If that happens, then it happens. It is what it is. But I'm going to be playing some Hugegrass in my free time. Okay, big pits. You have the W content. Facts. Not actually facts, but thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Mudda Gamer. Thank you too, man. Appreciate you. Connect to the platforms. Wait, connect to the platforms to the left and right of your cave, and you should add an upper portion of the cave so people can shoot down from it. It's not a bad idea. You can add some like cliffs on the inside. Yeah, you know what? That's a cool idea. I'll do that. merge together. Oh my god, you literally can't do that. Of course you can't. Good enough. Let's try it on the other side. Can you put 3 dead grunts at the bottom of the pit as a Halo 1 Easter egg? Wait, what is that in reference to? 3 dead grunts. Wasn't that on, like, what was it? Not the Silent Cartographer, not Truth and Record. What am I thinking of? What is that a reference to? Isn't that the 3 grunts at the bottom of the pit where like, you get in the Pelican and it goes down and they're just, like, chilling down there? Is that what I'm thinking of? Assault on the control room, that's it. Yeah, it's like the beginning when if you like ride the Pelican back down, you see them. I can't believe I remember that, dude. What the fuck? That's crazy. But yeah, no, I totally could. I don't think that would mess up too much. Alright, let's see. What is the cave looking like now? So you kind of walk in. There's like 2 entrances on the sides. I don't know. What's the point of even having this main opening if there's going to be 2 entrances on the side over here? I guess I'll just raise all this up. Be like a little cliff side platform thing. I think I'm gonna have to increase the complexity of my brush. Alright, let's raise this up a little bit. Great question. Super serious. Why haven't you added a Skibbity toilet vehicle yet? I think it would just be too powerful, to be honest. You know, gameplay-wise, design-wise, it's a lot of power in the player's hands, and I think people just wouldn't be able to handle that power. It's a lot. You know, it really is a lot. I just don't have that same kind of trust in my player base, you know? I have the gamer chair then Skibbity toilet. What if they're one and the same? You ever think about that? What if I was Skibbity toilet all along? This whole time. Dude, I literally cannot see what the fuck I'm working on down here. It's freaking me out. Oh, that's so much better. Holy shit. Skibbity toilet has 0 place anywhere near anywhere, let alone a vanilla plus mod. I actually think Skibbity toilet It's a very Halo thing, Skibidi Toilet. A lot of people don't realize just, you know, Skibidi Toilet and Halo have a lot in common. And, you know, you gotta put some respect on that. Okay, I'm liking some of this terrain. This is not bad. It's a little blocky, but, you know, all of Hugegrass is, so it'd be like that. That's pretty cool. I think I could like this. The toilet bowl is round like Halo, so it's so true. The whole thing about Skibidi Toilet, you know, you ever think about how, you know, the camera head things in Skibidi Toilet, that's like the Forerunners in Halo. You know what I'm saying? There's so many similarities, man. You just gotta look for 1 second, you'll see it. Incredible. Hear me out on this. The two platforms link to the light bridge part that's on the arc, which is hanging above the bottom of the cave. You have ramps that link up to the top platform. You're gonna have to draw me a picture, Glitchy. That's too descriptive. I do not know what that means. I like the enthusiasm, but I can't understand exactly what you mean with just the words. I thought those were the precursors. Nah, because the Forerunner super weapon, aka the giant camera head guy. Yeah, you know. Duh. Should be obvious that it's all about Halo. Sad that you didn't realize it. Embarrassing, really. I'm gonna start Goku posting at this point. Dude. I'd rather take the endless than that. Also, please don't do a 343 rant from this. Alright, I'm cooling off. I was about to start ranting about the endless. But I'm good, actually. I'm good. I have self-control, you know? I got willpower. The endless might be a really stupid plot point that didn't go anywhere, but I'm not going to rant about it. I'm not. I'm better. I'm better than that. Oh, I'm holding it back, dude. I'm holding it in. I really am. Rant now. You don't want me to rant. Humans are really Forerunners. Yeah, you take that back. You take that back, okay? You think it's just a coincidence that human buildings just happen to look like Forerunner structures in Halo 2? Just a complete coincidence. It's not foreshadowing through dynamic environmental storytelling for those that wish to look deeply into it. Surely not. Storm rifle is better than the plasma rifle. The fact that people are alive are allowed to have such bad takes, dude. Oh, man. We should have laws against that kind of take. To just prevent people from being allowed to speak. Like, I'm a free speech advocate, you know? I love America and I love free speech, but when you have a take like that, it's too late. Hope is gone for you. Okay, why is the bottom of this right here like so messed up? I gotta like flatten this out, dude. This needs a little bit of extra. A little bit of extra oomph here. So rejected. Tell me about the Infinity and what happened. What happened to the blue team Lonk and Lasky? Bro, why was there 2 court, dude? Ooh! You're... I'm actually totally fine. Okay, can anyone tell me what the Endless are? Thanks. Anyone chat who played Halo Infinite, do you know what the Endless are? Do you remember the Harbinger? What did she do? What did the Harbinger? Can anyone tell me what the Harbinger did? Modded Gamer, sorry about missing your tip. Thank you for the $2. Appreciate it. So what you could do is connect the upper area up to a Forerunner structure that is over the pit. That way you can only reach an objective from the top, but it's open to where vehicles can shoot people on the structure, but they're also valuable from the sides. I hear what you're saying. That's not a bad idea. That takes it to ground level. These are some pretty tall little flat cliffs I'm adding here, so it's not a bad idea. A race that can't be killed by the Halo array. Alright. So we now have a new alien that is somehow immune to the thing that literally kills all life. What happened with them in the story? What did they do? The salad aliens, the Zalanin. What did they do? Joe, thank you for the $2 tip. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm gonna take away my like from the stream, unsub, and leave the stream if you rant. I also would like to refund my donos from both this and the previous donos. I'm also taking Weasel for dinner and leaving your walls to go elsewhere. Okay. You can go in my walls. You can take away your donos. You can do all that other stuff, but you are not eating Weasel for dinner. Okay, that's where I draw the line. That's just a step too far. You may not take Weasel. For dinner or for any other reason. Give nonsense exposition and then die? I mean, pretty much. That was the gist of what I saw in game. And it made me a little sad. Will we ever know why the Harbinger did what they did? He just existed and was like, oh, I have anger. And we're all like, about what? Like, the foreigners did something bad to you or something? She's like, oh, yes, they did. And we're like, okay, guess you have to die now. The end. That was what I got from that. Now, I'm sure there was some, like, deep lore in there that other people saw that I didn't see, but I'm just going to reiterate, I definitely did not see it. I'm not ranting. I'm not ranting. I swear to God, I'm not ranting, dude. I'm not gonna rant. I love Halo. I love Halo. I'm not gonna be... Dude, I don't want to be like those Star Wars people, alright? Where they all just, like, hate Star Wars, and they talk about how much they hate Star Wars all day because they actually secretly love Star Wars so much. I don't want to be that guy. He's ranting? Dude, this is what happens. Somebody brings up some of this shit while I'm mid doing, like, a little baby sculpt on some random low-poly geometry. And my brain's just kind of melting the whole time, just going... Brrr. And then all I can do is rant, because my brain is, like, off. I love how I have read books to know the game lore and not just play the game. Well, thank you for that 8 Gyarados. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. But, like, I don't want to read the books. Like, I enjoy reading books. I just refuse to read the Halo books. I refuse. I just straight up, I refuse. I'm gonna be a game purist till the day I die. Well, probably not. I probably will read the books eventually, but I just want to be able to be a representative of the people, the vast majority of the people. Literally, they are 3 for 3's T rating friendly attempts at replacing the Flood. What, the Zalanin? The Salad? Says the Salad? Okay, the hole is looking very hole-like. That's what she said. Looks good, though. I like this. I can put, like, a water in there or something. There'll be a death pit. We've got these two things here on the sides. Kind of shaped differently, but I also don't care, so there's that. Could fill the pit with grunt bones. That's true, actually. It would be kind of fun to, well, I think I want to put water in it. Kind of like waterworks. But I do like the cave so far. Very tempting to add like the two tunnels in the back here that go up. I definitely want to add some kind of like forerunnery structure here, but I'm not sure what specifically I want to add here. Also, make sure you play spin-off games if you want any info on literally main protagonist of the game. Oh, antagonist, yeah. It's like, oh, remember the mainline game when they rebooted the franchise for the new trilogy? Remember that villain? Read the comics if you want to know more. Like, bitch, what the fuck? No. Alright, sorry about that. I heard thunder outside and I realized my window was open, so didn't want to let the spooky, scary weather demons into my home. Austin do be on the direct hit path for a big ol' thunderstorm. Big ol'. I gotta check really quickly. I need to know if there's any rotation in these storms. Wait, I'm missing super chats. Hold on, I'm missing super chats. Dang on! There's probably outflow dominant storms heading here, but I need to know. They're completely outflow dominant storms. No. And they're really slow, sad storms. How sad. Okay, now back to reading the tips. Sorry about that. Joe, thank you for the $2 tip. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. He said, switching topics, what if you had that grizzly model? Imagine the power, the sheer gah from that sexy beast. What if blur assets were real in public? What if they were mines? I mean, and then these are the other $2 tip. What if? You know, it's not that hard to make a decent grizzly model, right? It's not that difficult. Like, I could theoretically make a half-baked, half-decent one. Making this my chat lore. Yeah, you're gonna be the grizzly guy from now on. We had Bruin for a long time in the community, and he was the mammoth guy. Now you're the grizzly guy. Congratulations. Hope you're happy with your new lore. Very proud of you. Shotgun check supporter chat. What's going on here? Oh, you actually drew like a whole ass picture. All right, let's see. All right, what I'm thinking of. I'm gonna judge you for writing off instead of. What I'm thinking of. I'm not drawing the terrain because that's too complicated. Ramps that go to the bottom of the cave. Okay. Wait, this is where they go into the cave. Parts that go to the outside platforms. Okay. So the outside platforms are here. So that's these two platforms going into the cave. And then it goes in, and then there's like a ramp, or a light bridge that goes over, that you can toggle, and then it goes also out to the left, You said these are the ramps that go to the bottom of the cave? So you're saying the cave would go in even further than it does... Whoops. Gyarados, thank you for the 8! Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. He said, what is your opinion on the massive change in Forerunner design in 343 era, making it all super modern and not old and ancient? I'm going to answer exactly as you expect me to. I think it's terrible. I think what 343 did to the Halo art style overall is bad. I think it was done well. I think if you want generic sci-fi poo-poo, they did generic sci-fi poo-poo really well. They are very good at doing generic sci-fi poo-poo for like the Halo 4 era. I did not like it, but I will admit it was executed very well. And then Halo 5 did a lot better. I just didn't like that art style personally. It was really well executed. I just didn't like it. It was a bad idea, executed very well. Very true. Exactly. Exactly. It was a bad idea, executed very well. That is 100% my take. And I always do this. Hold on. The Halo 5 Spirit dropship to me is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. It looks awesome, dude. That's so fucking cool for a ship design. Unbelievably talented concept artists, 3D modelers, textures, made an incredible, unique ship design, and I don't want it in Halo. I think it's so well done. Amazing, dude. So good. But please don't put it in Halo. That's it. That's how I feel. Like, would I want to fly that around on like a Halo 5 Forge mod? Yes, I totally would. And then I don't want it anywhere near the rest of Halo. Okay. So my understanding from that image that I was sent here is that the structure of this cave bit is that the cave needs to be even longer and extend way out beyond this cave hole thing. I think that's a good idea. I think the cave being as small as it is right now is really lame and a kind of a waste. I do think it needs an extension. Halo 5 Spirit and Hugegrass? No. Dono. Gyarados, thank you for the 3. I did miss it. Thank you very much. Look at the Halo 5 Wraith. What do you think? I hate the Halo 5 Wraith, dude. I think it's horrible. Dreadful. It is Halo 5 Wraith. I'm sorry. Once again, if Halo 5 had like this super cohesive, incredible Covenant as like this incredible art style, incredible aesthetic that looked really bad for the Covenant. The Covenant already had their art style. We didn't need a new art style. And like the thing that makes me so sad is like this blatantly is a really cool alien vehicle design. It's really well done. The art style is cohesive with the rest of the Covenant vehicles. Like they had that shit on lock. Problem is, I don't like it at all in Halo, and I don't like it at all for the Covenant aesthetic. As like some other alien race for another game, it's extremely good. That's what makes me sad. It's really good. Objectively, it's really good. It's just not Halo. It's not Covenant. That always makes me sad because I shout out all the artists. The Halo 5 Phantom. Dude, I love the design for the Halo 5 Phantom. I think as like a video game ship, the Halo, like as like an alien ship, it's really cool, dude. Look how cool this thing is, man. But I just don't feel like it's very Halo-y. Joe, thank you for the $2 tip. Appreciate it. You said I had another dono you didn't read. Yes, you're right. You did. Thank you for the $2 tip there. You said I was also the Condor Mac Gun guy. Don't forget that too. That is true. You were. You know, it was me and mostly me that kept bringing up shit till Extinction. What if Extinction had the Grizzly? Enough guff for now. You definitely at least said that once during all of those streams on Extinction. Gyarados, thank you for the 3. Appreciate it. What do we think of Arbiter's armor in Halo 5? What do I think of Arbiter? I don't really, like, remember the intricate details of the Arbiter in Halo 5. Let me see. Actually pretty cool. A little bit too detailed. I like his headpiece and like the way the jaws kind of come down. I mean, obviously my main complaint would be that it's the Halo 5 Elite body, which they're gross and I don't like how they look. But as far as the armor goes, actually, I do like the Arbiter's armor here in 5 as a ceremonial armor. It's really cool. The giant headpiece kind of feels like a callback to the Halo 2 ceremonial headpieces, which is nice. Yeah, I can't really complain. I think besides the fact that, you know, he's built on the ugly 343 elites, his armor is great. I think it's really good, actually. I have no complaints about it, really. If it was on like a proper older elite, I would just continue to think it's great. It's really, really good. Jang, thanks for the 5. Appreciate it. And this is evidence that, you know, I'm not like a regular 343 hater. I just have opinions on art and stuff, okay? I'm not a Bungie good 343 bad kind of guy. It's a lot more nuanced than that. Jang, thank you for the 5 though. You said, here's a wacky idea. Have you ever thought about modding in the armor from Splitgate or other games that work well, like Doom armor and MCC? I think the Splitgate armor mod for like El Dorito would be kind of cool. I kind of like that idea, yeah. Opinions? No, must comply with this. I will never, ever, ever consciously and willingly go along with like random ass opinions from a fucking Twitter, Halo community, Reddit, hive mind, or mob. It's just not worth it. They announced Splitgate 2. Did they really? Are you serious? Did they actually announce Splitgate 2? Oh my god. Wait. I was so dumb. I saw this video, and I didn't realize it was a new engine because it's been so long. Oh my god, yeah, this is Splitgate 2. Holy shit. Dude, it actually looks really good. Dude, I love Splitgate, by the way. I actually love Splitgate so much. This game was so fun. I will play the fuck out of Splitgate 2. Top tier game, man. If you guys never played Splitgate during its prime, oh, you gotta play Splitgate 2, man. It's literally Halo and Portal together. That's the concept, and it works great. It's so fun. Once you get into the like the meta of it and you start like figuring out where to place portals and stuff, oh dude, it's so fun, man. Splitgate's great. I played so many hours of Splitgate. I played it like during beta all the way through the end of its life cycle, just on and off. Oh dude, that shader looks really nice. Man. Okay, let's make the cave bigger. Fine. Guess I'll make the cave bigger. Okay, let's smooth out the ground a little bit. How does that feel now? How does that feel? How does that feel? Splitgate cave? This is... don't know what that means, but no, this is not a Splitgate cave. It do be a big... This is a big-ass cave, though. I'm gonna be honest. This is a huge, huge cave already. Like, I need to... I think I'm thinking of this at a different scale than it's actually at. This cave right now is fucking enormous. I'm gonna put down a Spartan just for scale reference right here. There's a pelican, an entire gigantic pelican, dude. This cave is fucking gigantic. Here, bro. Put a Spartan down. This cave's huge, man. Got our little Spartan down here. Bro's tiny. He's running around like, oh god. What do you have in there? Fucking Gravemind boss fight? I mean, I actually think maybe this cave is too big. I might go back to the size it was at before. Like, I just don't have a lot I can do with all this space. I mean, instead of wider, it's longer and deeper. It actually doesn't look bad being that big. No, I mean, it's just, what are you going to do with all this space? I'm going to need, like, a giant Forerunner structure in here. This is, like, as big as the map Waterworks. It's crazy. I can't fly a longsword in there. I don't want it. I think you could, actually. I think you probably could. Just barely. You know what that makes me realize? I need to know if I can fly a pelican through the new Forerunner caves. I gotta test it out. I have to know. Oh, you guys can't see. Hold on. Gotta close Halo 2 Sapien real quick. Darksteel, thanks for the 2. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Said check support chat for my teleporter grid idea. Alright, give me a sec. Alright, let's see. Can we fit into the new Forerunner caves? The thing that pisses me off about Halo 5 more than anything are how the Covey ships are over Sunaion looked. They're just purple doo-doo logs. Total disgrace to Covey cruisers everywhere. I've always wanted to see what they looked like up close. Like what they're supposed to look like in high-res versions. Oh, dude, I actually fit. No way. I just barely fit in here. That's crazy. Threaded the needle like no other. That's awesome, man. Again, here we go. I'm threading the needle, dude. Oh god. I did not succeed at the end there. I did not thread the needle at that part. Good god. Not worth it. People are gonna die constantly trying to fly dropships through here. I can guarantee it. Absolutely guarantee it. Dog shit. Damn, bro. We're cool, right? Okay, I want this cave to look like really cool though, now that I'm really going for it. Skill issue. Does the Phantom fit? The Phantom should definitely fit. I think the Phantom's quite a bit... Like... You know, actually, does it fit? I think the Phantom isn't quite as wide. Let's see. Split gate portal gun in Halo would go hard. I wish that there was some way to do actual portal stuff, but the portal tech that was in Splitgate and the portal tech that's in the game Portal, both of those are very difficult to pull off. That's fine if the bridge is a King of the Hill mark. It'll encourage more ground combat. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely going to be King of the Hill stuff in here. All right, let's see. Yeah, no, it's a little bit easier to fit the Phantom in here. But I also wanted dropships to be able to go in here too. I thought that was kind of important that you could have dropships come in here and like fuck shit up in like closed space. Because if a dropship is in here, it is going to die, right? You could try to be a dropship in here and be like, oh, I'm gonna shoot real good, and then somebody's gonna come up with like a fuel rod and blow it up. Did you even read that dono? Are you talking about the supporter chat one? Yeah, I read it out loud. I don't always do requests in super chats instantly, you know. I'm in the middle of trying out a thing. Oh no. I don't know what I just slammed into at full speed, but I definitely just slammed into something at full speed. I think it was this thing. Good god. Alright, let's see. It's Hugegrass. Okay, so let's see here. I don't know how you made this, like, extremely hard to read. There's no way you managed to make it this hard to read. I can read it, but, like, it's like an art form that you made it this difficult to understand what the fuck I'm looking at right now. This is crazy. All right. So here's the bases in the corners. Here we have the citadel and like the cliffs around it. This is the lake with the gondola. Here's the bases. So you're saying the teleporter, you have a teleporter between the cliff and the citadel. I kind of like the idea that this one doesn't exist down the middle. That way you can like, you'll have to wrap all the way around if you wanted to do it. I kind of like the idea of having to travel all the way around in a big loop. But I see the want for that. But you're saying you can go from the base to the gondola. So what you were saying, well, the problem with this, right? I like this, that you would go down to here, but then you could only go from these bases to the gondolas. I do think there is... Oh, I see what the purpose of this is. I get it. I get what you're trying to say. You can't do a loop this way. This way, you can't do a loop if you are in like a capture the flag mode, right? You can't just go to the enemy base. You can only, the closest you can get to anywhere is like from middle to middle or from your base to the middle. There's nowhere to like get to the enemy's base quickly. I see. You freehanded this diagram? I'm pretty sure this is all vector art in Illustrator actually, but you know, I'm not an expert. Okay, sorry, I was on the side for a second. You know, I really want to bake lighting tonight. I'm going to try my hardest to bake lighting tonight. I know that the textures are fucked up, but I still want to bake lighting. I still do. I want to see if it will actually work and if it'll load in properly. There's enough objective to the map that it could create the illusion of coordination if everyone knows the gondola is still being fought over. Everyone goes there until the fight moves kind of thing. It would be nice. You know, I will say, one of the issues that I have right now with the map that's been kind of bothering me is the gondolas themselves feel very like naked out in the open. I wish I had some kind of structure more to the lake. Like if there was a big wall here or something. I don't know, it just feels like there should be something here. I'm trying to think. I don't want to add more to my plate, but I'm trying to think of what is it here that's bothering me. Everything just feels a little too open. I would like a slight bit more separation. It could even be terrain. I could have a cliff or something. I could technically edit any of the terrain that I want now. Literally nothing on this map is sacred anymore, right? I've already done this giant splotch here, which has... This basically means I have to repaint the whole map, which is not a big deal now. But because I'm going to repaint the whole map, that means no terrain is sacred. If there's any parts and pieces of terrain, I can edit anything now. No thing is sacred. Add the Halo 2 buildings that you fight through before the gondola? No, none of the Halo 2 buildings from Delta Halo are going to be good here. Those are like old, ruinous. Everything Forerunner-y on this map is like Halo 3, modern-ish, shiny. They're still dirty and messy, but they're like Halo 3 style of shine. Although I guess I could add... No, I can't. It was lucky that I could add the gondolas, right? And I made them shiny and Halo 3-esque. And I gotta say, there's a lot of stuff that I need to learn to appreciate and love again. Like, the fact that I have Halo 2's gondolas that are kind of up-resed into Halo 3's shiny style, that we have the Halo 4 Lich backported into Halo 3 and made to look like it's in Halo 3's art style. That we have like the CE bridge here in, once again, 3's art style. That we have the classic giant hangar. Maybe you can clean up the ruins. A lot of work, but could. Rip the structure from right after the Scarab fight on the Ark. Already done. It's right here. Tip Jardona, was there one? Oh, Joe, sorry about that. I don't know how I missed your $2 tip. Appreciate it. Judging by how the arrows on both ends, the ramp up. Oh, you're talking about that whole side structure. This is just the top middle part, yeah. Hold on. Judging by how the arrows on both ends, it clearly looks like you can just use the teleporters to loop around and capture the flag quickly. I assume some of those are supposed to be receiver nodes and not two-ways, but it wasn't demonstrated. Well, I actually have a solution already to the whole problem of teleporters being used on objective game modes to cap stuff, which is just that I'm going to have multiple different teleporter systems. But, for example, this teleporter here is going to go to here always. However, this one is not going to appear on capture the flag, and it's not going to appear on assault. So this two-way node that goes to here, and the one on the other side, these are going to disappear on capture the flag and assault. They're just not going to spawn on those game modes. But on those game modes instead, there will be a sender node here that goes to a receiver node here. And so this is your final destination on these modes. So it's game mode based? Yeah. Depending on the game mode, you will get different teleporters. And I think that's fair. I think it's very fair. Halo CE control room. Well, we have the control room in Halo 3. You know, on the final mission, we have a proper Halo 3 style control room. I don't know if I want to do a control room, though. There's not a whole lot of gameplay that can be done around the control room. It's a very much cinematic space. Looks really cool, but, you know, not a whole lot of gameplay you can do a lot around that. Add the structure that you kill the Prophet of Regret in. It's all shiny. It fits the gondola. You know what? Actually, that could be fun. I could make it so the gondolas, instead of going across the lake, they could, like, go to a middle structure. I kind of like that. I could take a look. That's like a whole extra BSP. I'm not sure I want to do, but I could. Let's look at it in Halo 2. See if it's something that could actually, if it's actually worthwhile. So I'm going to load up Halo 2 Solo. It should be on the mission Delta Towers. How does it feel knowing you speak for the Halo community? I definitely don't. What do you mean by that? That I speak for all the Halo community? I speak for me. That's it. I am just a dude. Rejected plus and experience speak collectively for the entire Halo community de facto? I don't know. I think the Halo community is probably... Well, the Halo community has been relatively monolithic on a lot of opinions. So... I was trying to be like, no, we're all actually pretty nuanced and have different opinions. Not really, though. Like, the only crazy difference in opinion is... Actually, I liked the 343 games more than the Bungie games. That's the only difference. Some people just like the 343 games, and others don't. Rock Tweet goes hard. Facts. Real. Installation 00 is the only outlier because he liked the Halo TV show. Yeah, man, I really tried to like the Halo TV show. Like, I didn't want to just read on Twitter, Halo TV show is bad. I was like, I'm going to go watch it. I want to see what's going on with it. Like, I want to form my own opinion and see, do I like the Halo TV show? No, I didn't. It just wasn't good. I was really sad about it. Like, I actually went into it really wanting to like it. I genuinely so badly wanted to like it That's the structure, by the way. This thing, this is what we're looking to add in. But no, I really, really wanted to like it. I was so sad when it wasn't good. At least we didn't get Jimmy Cheeks, but we did get Jimmy Cheeks. Oh, the underwater section. This is cool as fuck. I forgot how cool this area was. Eckhart's Ladder and Installation 00 are great content creators. I'm pretty sure I've watched them before. I've watched Installation 00. I think I've watched Eckhart's Ladder. Yeah, no, he does Star Wars stuff. I've watched him before. Ooh. Ooh. It's all one giant indoor-outdoor BSP. Ooh. And some of these textures are already on the gondolas. Ooh. My only issue is that most of this is like one material, and I'll probably have to retexture a lot of it to look good. But I'd be lying if I said this wasn't a really cool addition. Is there any way I could like take the interior and... Nope, never mind. The interior is extremely detailed. I forgot about this. It's an entire giant boss fight arena. Man, why does it have to be so cool? Can't it just be like really lame and I don't want to add it, you know? Why can't this just like suck or something? Why can't this just be really fucking lame and I hate it? I'll admit, if you know absolutely nothing about Halo, it's a good show if you can look past the occasional cheap CGI scene. Well, yeah, that's what I was hearing a lot of. I don't know anybody who went into the show without knowing what Halo was, but apparently, allegedly, a ton of people who just like sci-fi shows watched it and liked it, and I could believe it. I could definitely believe it. I know that I just did... Well, okay. Actually... I'm gonna be honest, I have, like, more refined tastes in sci-fi, you know? Yes, I will watch Stargate SG-1 and just absolutely... I'll even watch some of the episodes... Actually, what am I saying? Stargate SG-1's great sci-fi. No, Halo TV show just didn't... It was just boring, to be honest. I didn't feel invested in the characters. Just, like, as a TV show watcher, it really had nothing to do with Halo for me. I just didn't like it, to be honest. It just... The story wasn't gripping. The characters weren't engaging. Like, I'll watch The Expanse, man, and I'll be fucking hooked on, like, 4 seasons of The Expanse because it's just, like, crazy good sci-fi. But then I just watched the Halo TV show, and I was just like, eh? Like, I don't know, dude. I just wasn't there for it. It wasn't anything crazy. Just sad, man, because I really wanted to like it. I like, tried so hard to like it, even. These are cool lights, though. What the fuck? These are really cool. I could theoretically take this... Oh, man. God damn it, man. I don't want to do another giant BSP. Like, I mean, I do, but I also don't. There's a lot of shit going on here, man. This is a big, complicated area. Look at all those green lines. Is this the profit room for 2? It is. I don't even know how I would incorporate this into the lake. I will say another thing that's kind of cool about this, though, is this big beam. Pretty neat. A cool beam. I like this structure a lot. I'd also like to say I like this structure a lot. This little halfway point for the gondola. And this is like the low poly version, but it's pretty cool. Let me see the high poly version. Hold up. I think it's on BSP1. Oh yeah, the high poly version of this is real cool. It has like an interior space if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, there's like a whole room in. Oh, this is the yeah. This is the diving room. I definitely won't be adding that because that's a lot of extra work. But I am considering adding that structure. It's pretty sweet. But if I did add it, it would be a lot of trouble. A whole lot of trouble. It looks very dirty though. Well, look at this gondola. Does the gondola look dirty to you? Honest question. Honest question. Does the gondola look dirty to you? Look at an H2A textures. I can't do that in the editor, sadly. If the gondola looks dirty to you, this is the exact same gondola with the exact same textures, but in Halo 3. Admittedly, I did upscale them. And admittedly, it still does look a little dirty, but... same thing. But in Halo 3, with the better shaders. Now that I am looking at this, god damn, dude, I gotta turn some of that grime, like, off. Holy hell. Wait, I literally can. Hold up. I just realized none of that grime actually should be there, nor does it need to be there. Looks too clean? Well, hold on. I can remove... You guys see this, like, brown, splotchy pattern that's, like, streaking across it? Should I remove that? Because I can remove that right now. I just noticed that it's there. I feel like it's kind of appropriate, given that it's, like, over the water, you know? So it's kind of dirty. Like, it makes sense. But I could remove it. Did you take a shit and smear all over it? Yeah. I mean, it's, like, mossy poo stains. I think I'm going to keep it. I'm not even going to debate it. I've had it there for so long and I've liked it. I'm going to keep them. It adds something to negate the fact that you go blind when you look at it from a certain angle. And some of the textures have baked in poo stains as it is, so it'd be like that. Fuck it. Also, shout out to literally anyone who's slightly noticed the fact that when you turn the gondola on, there's cool water effects that splash underneath you. It actually ripples the water. Shout out to you if you noticed that, because I put effort into it, okay? Because gondolas are actually supposed to float. I don't know how many of you guys, like, thought about that fact, but my gondolas are, like, in the water instead of flying. They also don't go in a straight line, but, you know, it's fine. Technology is, it's diverse. Notice that there's no collision there? Oh, but there is. Perfection. Got back from a VR concert. Nice, dude. I have a bunch of friends who are VR. Wait, do you know who the DJs were? I wonder if I know them. Me? It was me? Oh. What? You DJ? You don't DJ. I feel like I wouldn't know if you DJ'd. I noticed the water just now. Good. You are forever changed. Do you actually DJ, Demon? I didn't know that. What are these? What is this texture? You know what? I'm not going to question it. But what I am going to question is my sanity. Because I got to hop off. I told you guys at the beginning of the stream this was going to be a shorter stream. I do have to go for the night, though. I have some plans, so I'm going to go get ready for those. But I will be doing a longer stream. A lot longer than just a regular 2-hour stream. Sorry for the short stream today, really. But I will have more stuff tomorrow. I'm going to do some cave work, hopefully. And improve that and get the cave in a cool state. And hopefully you guys will like it. I might possibly light bake and then do a play test to see how the new areas play, but I don't want to get ahead of myself, so I'll probably just keep working on the terrain itself and then light bake once I'm happy with how the terrain is. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll probably have cave content tomorrow. We'll get that all figured out. But anyway, thanks for being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place, you know. Have a good one, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. My PC. Bye-bye.